Namaste and welcome. This is NancyJo Co Yoga, and today's practice is titled, I just had a really stressful day at work and I want to do a little bit of yoga to digest some of that because I don't want to carry it around all night. So we're going to keep our practice tonight really simple. So always make sure that you have the blessing of your healthcare provider before starting this or any other exercise, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to sit on our mat wearing comfy clothes. We're going to cross at the shins or ankles and then go ahead and move the flesh of your buttocks out of the way so that your sitting bones root down into your mat. And then at the same time, keeping that nice rooted feeling in the sits bones, lift up tall through the spine. And then let's bring our shoulders up to our ears. Move the shoulders back to the wall behind us as you feel like a little bit of squeeze between your shoulder blades. And then slide your shoulder blades down your back body as your hands come to rest on your knees, palms down. Lips together as you softly close your eyes. And take a moment to check in and see if you have your tongue jammed up against the roof of your mouth. If you do, go ahead and let your tongue become heavy, resting on the floor between the teeth. And then bringing your attention to your belly, just start to move your belly with your breath. So as you inhale, your belly expands out. As you exhale, feel the skin of your belly hug back in towards your spine. Again, inhale, let the belly expand in all directions like a big Santa Claus belly. And then exhale, draw the skin of the belly back to the spine. If you hear snoring, that's my dog, Arthur Charles. One more, inhale, let's fill the belly. This time we're gonna do a little bit more with this breath. We're gonna let the breath rise up through the ribs, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the lungs. And then bring the breath up a little higher, all the way to the collarbones. As you hug your chin back slightly, sealing that breath in the body, and bring your attention and awareness right between the eyebrows into that unending space of nothingness behind the eyes. And now let's begin to exhale from the top all the way down. Let go of that breath. And as you complete the breath, I want you to drop your mouth open and just wiggle your jaw a few times. We carry a lot of tension in the jaw when we're stressed, so just kind of getting rid of that. And then as you're ready, go ahead and flutter the eyes open, landing the fingertips on either side of the hips. Take a breath in as we sweep the arms overhead. And as you exhale, palms down in front of the heart. Do that again. Inhale, circle the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Last one, arms circle up and overhead, interlacing the fingers and spinning the palms to the sky. You're going to push down through your sitting bones as you simultaneously push up through the palms. Feeling a little bit of a lift through the ribs. Breathe. You're doing great. Now unlacing the fingers, landing the right hand, letting the left arm come up and over. Inhale through the midline, landing the left hand, the right arm comes up and over. Inhale through the midline, left arm up and over. Inhale again through the midline, right arm up and over. Inhale through the midline, arms alongside the ears as we lengthen tall through the spine. On the exhale, let's go ahead and twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, right fingertips behind the right hip. And just check in here, breathing with the belly. Lift the chin on the next in-breath. And on the exhale, bring your chin over your right shoulder. Again, still breathing with the belly. Just to process some of that sneaky stress. Stress likes to hide out in all the spots in the body. So just as you breathe, you're just metabolizing it. Just sending it on its way. On the next inhale, the arms come up by the ears, and we'll stay long in the spine as we exhale and twist to the left. Fingertips land behind the hips. Right hand is on the knee. Just kind of finding our way here into the pose before bringing the chin up on the inhale. On the exhale, taking the chin over the left shoulder. And again, breath in the belly. Ujjayi breath, if you know that breathing technique. If you don't know Ujjayi breath, I'll be posting a video on how to do Ujjayi one of these days. It's basically creating the sound of the ocean with the breath. So there's a little hollowing in the throat as we breathe. On the next inhale, let's sweep the arms by the ears, and then let's do a little backstroke. Bring the fingertips behind both hips and squeeze the shoulder blades together as we lift and open through the heart. Maybe taking the chin up and dropping the head back. Only if you have a healthy neck though, okay? If you have any injuries to your neck, just keep your chin towards your chest. But this can feel really good, chin lifted, breathing through the throat and all the layers of your throat. And then when you're ready to release that, go ahead and just walk your hands around to your knees. And from here, just start to spin and circle and orbit the hips with your shoulders. Like I said, stress is sneaky and it can hide out in the hips. So as you breathe and relax, this is also great for the low back, the pelvis. Pausing here to take it in the opposite direction. And don't worry so much about what it looks like. Just really pay attention to how you feel as you do it. And then as that circling starts to come towards stillness, pausing here before bringing your legs out. We've had our legs crossed for a bit here. So I'm going to turn. You don't have to, but we're going to extend the legs out in front and give the legs a little shaky shake. Now we're going to take and draw the toes back towards you. So you're pressing out through the ball mounts of your big toes, that fleshy part underneath your big toes. Press out through there as we inhale, real simple. Long spine as we exhale, and just kind of fold your belly down onto your thighs. And you might not get very far, and that's okay. Try to keep a long spine. Instead of really rounding the back here, we want to keep a long spine, and we want to fold a little bit more, and you'll really start to feel something happening behind the knees. So breathe there, breathe into the hamstrings. Keep the heart open, shoulders back and down. And you might notice as you breathe here that your body's ready to let you go a little bit deeper. If not, that's okay too. And then when you're ready, let's just trace the fingers back up the legs. Let's give the legs a little bit of a shake. And then we're going to lean back on our hands. We're going to take and separate the feet a little wider than the hips, okay? And from here, we're going to just open those hips up a little bit more, rocking the knees side to side. And you can do it just like this. It's kind of windshield wipery. Or you can start to take it a little deeper. And as you go side to side, guiding with your hand. Or you could even take it into a little bit of a back bend. So coming up onto the knee, sweeping the arm by the ear. A little precursor to a pose we call rock star. So just going side to side with that. And again, not worrying too much about how it looks, more paying attention to how it feels. Let's bring the hands back down, and then let's walk the hands around. Let's bring it into a table position. So palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips here. And we're going to spread our fingers nice and wide so we have a good solid foundation. And then on the exhale, we'll begin with the exhale, round the back, chin to the chest, and tailbone points down. On the inhale, release your belly down and lift your chin. On the exhale again, press round the back, chin to the chest. On the inhale, tilting the pelvis, lifting the chin and lengthening long through the front body. Exhale. Inhale, and this time, stay here. Drop the tummy, lift the chin, and roll your toes in. On the exhale, lift your hips to the sky. And play with your downward dog for a moment. Just kind of pedal your feet, swing your hips side to side. Before getting a little more serious in bending the knee, pushing the palms away from you so you're really activating the muscles in the arms as you lift the hips high. And again, sinking the heels. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. And then on your next inhale, take your right leg up to the sky. If this is a little spicy, you can always land your left knee and just take the right leg back. But I'm going to do it from here. The right leg goes to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to bring the right knee down the midline. We're going to really fire up the core here. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right leg down the midline. One more. Inhale, right leg to the sky. On the exhale, look between the hands and step the right foot there. On the next inhale, lift the arms, a little high lunge. On the exhale, land the hands. Step the right foot back to join the left. Come into Palakasana, plank pose. Inhale here. On the exhale, land the knees. And keep exhaling as you sink the hips back to the heels. So a little respite after that spicy core work. We're going to rock the hips a little side to side. Breathe and relax. If the head is uncomfortable, if you can't get your forehead to the floor, you can always layer your arms and put your forehead there. Or you can also rest on the elbows. Put the forehead in the palms of the hands. That can be nice too. Hands back onto the earth. We're going to bring the shoulders back over the palms. Roll the toes. Inhale. Lengthen through the front body. Exhale. Hips to the sky. On the next inhale, the left leg goes up to the sky. On the exhale, left knee down the midline. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee down the midline. One more. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Remember, the right knee can be on the ground here. Exhale, left knee comes through, footsteps. Arms rise, inhale. High lunge. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Coming again into Palakasana. As we breathe, push back through the heels. Reach out and forward of your mat through your crown. Pull your belly button in and up. Nice strength there. And then very slowly lower down onto your belly. Roll your body onto your back and take a nice long stretch from your fingers to your toes. Don't get too excited. We're not there quite yet. We're almost there though. We're going to do one more pose before our Shavasana. So we're going to step the feet in about a hand's distance. Use your hand to measure. Hand distance from your hiney. Feet are parallel. Exhale here. Inhale, full belly. And now on your next exhale, push into your feet. Lift your hips up off your mat. Setu Bandha, bridge pose. This is an inversion that prepares your body for your Shavas, for your rest. And if you're thinking, oh no, I have a lot to do, don't worry. You'll get a rebound of energy about 15 minutes after this practice. If you want to go a little bit deeper into this pose, walk your shoulder blades in a little closer. Interlace the fingers. Lengthen down and out through the knuckles as the backs of the shoulders press into the mat. One of my teachers once said, imagine an elephant is standing on your shoulders, which I thought was such a cool image to bring into this pose. Now unlace your fingers and slowly, one vertebra at a time, take your spine back to your mat. Finally landing the hips, right leg straight, Left leg straight, palms up, eyes closed. Breath breathes you. Your body's heavy. Your heart is light. There's no gripping around your heart. Now you can remain here for as long as you can. But if you're ready to move back into your day, bring your feet onto the floor, roll your knees to whatever side feels good, and then press up to seated. Sitting comfy as you just take the last moment of your practice just to honor this journey and take in this blessing. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you know peace. This is NancyJo Co Yoga. Thank you for joining. Namaste.